The Navy Federal Go Rewards credit card is literally the least desired credit card that Navy Federal has to offer. I never really talked about this credit card before on my YouTube channel because I personally feel it doesn't really provide you with much value compared to, any of the other Navy Federal credit cards. Because for me personally, if I have to waste one of my hard pulls getting a new credit card at Navy Federal, I would much rather get a credit card that's going to give me a little bit more value compared to, the Go Rewards credit card. So what I want to do in this video is review this credit card really quick and compare it to a few other Navy Federal credit cards so that way we can see its true value. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business, credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the reason why I never really talked about the Navy Federal Go Rewards credit card is because I personally feel that it's literally a lesser version of the More Rewards Amex credit card. And the reason I say this is because the reward points category that you get on the Go Rewards credit card is literally just like the More Rewards Amex credit card, except you're getting less. But we'll dive more into that in just a bit. Honestly though, the thing about the Go Rewards credit card is that there's really nothing intriguing about it. The only thing that's kind of intriguing about it is the 0.99% intro APR on purchases for the first 6 months. This is the only credit card that Navy Federal has that's going to give you a low intro APR on your purchases when you first open the account. But the thing that kind of sucks, not gonna lie, is that it's only for 6 months. Usually whenever credit cards offer something like this, it's usually for about 12 months or maybe even 15 months in some case scenarios. And on top, it's actually going to be at a 0% intro APR versus it being at a 0.99% intro APR. So the fact that you're only getting a 0.99% intro APR for only 6 months is kind of a little bogus to me, not gonna lie. Because honestly, I just feel like at that point, I might as well get a whole different credit card that's going to provide me with much more value than this one would, especially if I'm going to be receiving a hard inquiry on my credit. So in my opinion, it doesn't really sound like a fair trade to me, so that's the first red flag about this credit card. The other thing though that I don't really like about this credit card is there's not really a welcome bonus on reward points like some of the other Navy Federal credit cards. Like for example, at the time of this recording, the More Rewards American Express credit card has a welcome bonus of 30,000 bonus points once you spend $3,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of opening this account. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be equivalent to $300 cash back. Now, if we look at our next example, the Flagship Rewards credit card, they have a welcome bonus on reward points too. At the time of this recording, the welcome bonus on this credit card is going to be 40,000 bonus points once you spend $3,500 within the first 90 days of opening this account. And those 40,000 bonus points are going to be equivalent to $400 cash back. Now, if we look at our last example, the Cash Rewards credit card, they have a welcome bonus on reward points too. At the time of this recording, they're going to give you $300 cash back after you spend $3,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of opening this account. So that's literally 3 different credit cards that's going to give you money back after you spend a certain amount within the first 3 months. So you're telling me if I have a few other credit cards to choose from, especially ones that are potentially going to give me money back versus one that's not going to give me any money back, I would much rather choose a credit card that's going to give me some kind of money back. So that's the second red flag about the Go Rewards credit card, is that there's not really a cash incentive like there are for the other Navy Federal credit cards. Honestly, if I were to line up all the Navy Federal credit cards from worst to best, and I would put the Go Rewards credit card at the very last. I would then follow that up with the Platinum credit card, then the Cash Rewards credit card, and then after that, first place is definitely debatable between the More Rewards Amex credit card and the Flagship Rewards credit card. Personally, for me though, I would say the Flagship Rewards credit card is definitely their best credit card because for me personally, I like to travel a lot, so that's where I find the most value, to be honest. But another thing I do want to say though is that you're only allowed 3 personal credit cards with Navy Federal at a time. So if I'm only allowed to have 3 personal credit cards at this credit union, then I'm going to choose the options that are best for me. So what I would do personally is try to aim for the Navy Federal trifecta, so that way you guys can maximize your benefits as efficiently as possible. If you guys don't know what the Navy Federal trifecta is, I made a full in-depth video not too long ago explaining what it is and why you should receive it. But really quick, for those that don't know, the Navy Federal trifecta is going to consist of the Flagship Rewards credit card, the More Rewards Amex card, and the Platinum credit card. So if you guys want to know why that's the Navy Federal trifecta, then feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. And really quick, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would really appreciate it because it really helps me out a lot, and then it's also a great way to help support the channel. But now let's talk about the final red flag about the Go Rewards credit card. So as I mentioned earlier, the Go Rewards credit card is literally a lesser version of the More Rewards Amex card. And the reason why I say this is because look at the rewards category on the Go Rewards credit card. If we look right here, ladies and gentlemen, the rewards category is literally telling us we're getting 3 reward points on restaurants for every dollar spent. That honestly doesn't sound that bad to me. That's actually in fact really good. But if we look right here, ladies and gentlemen, at the More Rewards Amex card, they are also offering 3 reward points per every dollar spent on restaurants, except they're throwing in food delivery services at the same time. But we're not going to stop right there. Let's actually do a little bit more digging so that way we can give the Go Rewards credit card a chance at least. Okay, so if we go back to the Go Rewards credit card, card, you will quickly notice they are giving us 2 reward points on gas for every dollar spent and then 1 reward point on every other purchase. Honestly, that 2% on gas doesn't sound that bad, to be honest, because I know some credit cards out there that will only give you 1 reward point per every dollar spent on gas purchases. So the fact that this credit card is actually giving you 2 reward points per every dollar spent on gas is actually pretty good. Now let's see how the More Rewards Amex card keeps up with this. So if we look here, ladies and gentlemen, oh wow, this credit card is actually giving us 1 more reward point for the same dollar spent on gas purchases, except they're also giving us 3 points on transit and groceries as well. And on top, the More Rewards credit card is actually giving us a potential $300 bonus once you sign up with this card, and then a few other perks as well. So in all honesty, you guys, there you guys have it right there. That's why I would never get the Go Rewards credit card. I literally just showed you why and how this credit card is literally a lesser version of the More Rewards Amex card. And the craziest thing for me is that both of these credit cards actually require average to excellent credit in order to be approved for them. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm gonna waste a hard pull getting a new credit card, then I would much rather get the More Rewards credit card, or maybe even a different credit card that's gonna provide me with a bit of more value, even if it's with a different credit issuer, because it just makes the most sense to. So that's why I would never get the Go Rewards credit card, guys. I would never steer you guys in the wrong direction. So if you guys are thinking about getting this credit card, then I personally would recommend to just look into a different credit card that's going to provide you a bit of more value than what this one would. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information. As always, let me know in the comments below, which Navy Federal credit card do you have? I would like to know. And really quick, for those that don't know, I do offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are at 37,607 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget that notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you guys are into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards, talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit, we talk about real estate, we talk about mortgage loan programs, and we even do street interviews. So if that's something you guys are into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. And really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, all my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.